Hi there. Time for a room tour. It's been a while. Let's do it. All right, let's go in. So definitely some more stuff since last time. I think the last video was 2018, so it's been a while. Alright, closing in on the Zelda shelves. Zelda bookcase and Zelda corner. There's the kind of Mario shrine area. Alright, and you come down this corridor. Here's the statue island, which is full of all kinds of stuff now. There's the 4-foot Mario. We'll come along here. Tabletop game tower. I know this is going really fast. I will go slower later on, but this gives you a layout of the room. Here's the Mario corner. Mario Kart shelves. And here's the World of Nintendo cabinet. The plush avalanche on top of the Mario Kart. And then all the mint on card stuff on the wall. Rarest plushes up top. And there's the Pikmin and Donkey Kong shelves. And then there's kind of a hidden bookcase back here full of just Nintendo stuff, F-Zero stuff, Star Fox, Earthbound, Mother, etc. Then we have this area. Just a bunch of mint and box stuff. We have another tower. Then we got the Kirby shelf. Kirby bookcase, I mean. And Mega Man. We see the other side of the statue bookcase shelf thing. Statue Island. And we have this bookcase, which is full of all the other game series that I like, Final Fantasy and a bunch of random stuff. And we have the amiibo wall, and I've added all the loose ones I've had, which is most of them. And there you go, we're back at the door. So, let's slow it on down and get a good look at this stuff. So this is the doorway. We have a Legend of Zelda timeline deal, some amiibo, and this awesome Smash display here. Here's the amiibo wall, and up at the top is just the Mario stuff, and then I've laid it out to where the Smash Brothers select screen on Smash Ultimate lays out perfectly on this set. Of course, all of them aren't released yet. It's February of 2022. And then there's some plushes and random things down there. Shovel Knight and Hollow Knight and that kind of stuff. But yeah, all the loose ones are on top of the sealed ones. They're just kind of hiding in there. There you go. I'm just going to really quickly raise up so you can see the Mario ones. Up, the boo's in the way. Yeah, there's all the Mario ones. This entryway is one of the hardest things to film. And as you can see, it's just chock full of stuff. Figures and keychains and wrist pads and wristbands, and straps and cells, straps and magnets and all kinds of stuff. And then down here we have some more plushes and mint and box stuff, some Mega Man stuff. I'll have to do a little thing on this whole segment, but there's the giant watch. And yeah, we're just gonna have to do more videos about this stuff. Coming up from the bottom on the random shelf, we have a lot of different series. We have some Final Fantasy, Undertale, Conquer, Pac-Man, Psychonauts, Bubble Bobble, Bomberman, Loco Roco, a little bit of Pokemon stuff, basically the characters that ended up in Smash. I just got a figure of them. Battletoads, Kid Icarus, De Blob, loved those games. And then off in the left corner there's some Ghostbusters stuff from the Ghostbusters video game. Then we have the Final Fantasy shelf. Some really rare items there. And on top of that, I'm just going to lift the camera here. We have Chrono Trigger and Earthworm Jim with a few other things like Metroid, Crash Bandicoot, Street Fighter. And then up top are some more statues. We have Ratchet and Clank, Zero Suit Samus, the Zombie, Plants vs. Zombies, Jak and Daxter, Katamari Damacy. And then we have some clocks. A Super Mario Brothers clock, Super Mario Brothers World of Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers 2 clock, and then the Super Mario Brothers 3 Happy Meal. And right over here, I'm going to take the camera. There's the Mario Pinball. We have like a Mario timeline from the 30th anniversary. And then up here, we have pins and things from Kirby, Mario, and some console keychains. There's Boo here. He's shy. There's another one here. He's not shy. So yeah, so there's just a bunch of stuff. Here's some Halloween masks. Let's get back onto the bookcases. Here we have a bunch of Zelda items. Plushes are on the bottom. You can kind of see some rare ones back there. Then we have this whole stack of stuff. And then we have the Twilight Princess Skyward Sword shelf on the next up. Then we have the Wind Waker Majora's Mask shelf. And then we have Ocarina of Time shelf, which is probably the rarest stuff. And then classic series, Legend of Zelda, other stuff like that. And then we have these statues up there. Fierce Deity Link and the Ox Mox statue with Skull Kid from First Four Figures and Ocarina of Time. And then we have a bunch of stuff in the back here. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to take the camera and just kind of dip back there. You can see it goes quite extensively. And then here's the Mario area. That's frame stuff is from when I was a Wii ambassador. And then the gold Mario statue, First Four Figures statue, Lucky Cat Mario, the two Mario Oscars. Just anything that's like gold Mario I put up here. Or silver. Shiny! There's my Left Bros Super Mario Brothers 3 signed by Mr. Miyamoto himself. Miyamoto-san. And there is the Guinness World Record counter they used to count the collection back in 2012. And then I've got this little area here of stacked up things. you can take a look at. There's some rare stuff there, the table clocks and the Mario fragrances and the Bowser castle and some cool stuff there. Then I've got a bunch of the check lane figures from Jakks Pacific back there. Oh, and these are fun. These are the dartboards. I don't know if you can see. There's some skateboards back there, but kind of tough to see back there. Another thing that's hard to film right here is this little edge off the Statue Island. That's all of my Christmas stuff. Christmas ornaments, and they come out with more every year, so it's getting pretty high. So let me take you over there. See if I can get in there a little bit. It's going to be tapped pretty hard here. There we go. A lot of rare stuff, and there's even some... Darn it. That happens. There's even some ornaments down in there. So moving along, we have the Mario chests. And those are full of some, basically just boxes, empty boxes of stuff. There's Wolf Link statue, some more Zelda stuff, basketball hoops, and some things I've hung. And coming over here, there's some more random boxed items, all the Jarapong sets that I have, and some Mega Man arm cannons. There's the 4-foot Mario statue, some alarm clocks, Mario and Peach wedding plushes, and there is the pin collection. More on that in a little bit. So let's get a look at the pins. A lot of rare pins here. There are a handful of these that are unofficial that I felt like I had to have. They're the pixelated figures, so like this mess right here I don't think is official, and like this Link up there, that's not official, but that Think Geek collectible pin set is very hard to complete. And then so is the Super Mario Bros. 3 set here. That is a really hard set to complete. And it was easier on the Mario Kart one up there. You got your pink gold Peach up there. He's catching a lot of light. Yeah, other rarities include this McDonald's Mario, the Coca-Cola Mario. And yeah. Along the side of the Statue Island, we have a bunch of boxed items. And it's pretty tight in here, so it's kind of hard to film it. But yeah, lots of rarities in here. And this is like a shelf of all the Happy Meal and fast food stuff. They're sealed and packaged that are kind of hard to display. Then I'll come over here. And I'll do the same on this side. So we have more boxed items. Luigi's Mansion pocket watches and Pixel Pals, Mario and Yoshi keyboards, chess sets, checkers, Connect sets. There's a Legend of Zelda bouncy ball toy. These are Mario golf covers, golf club covers. Some more games. And all of these are the Super Mario Bros. Pocket watches. And there's some Kirby plushes packed in there. And then there's a bunch of stuff from the Jarapong sets. And some other complete sets and things. Let's look at the top of Statue Island. We have a bunch of Mario Kart racers kind of going all along here, but there's Bowser and Ganondorf. Evil on the end. And there's Link on Epona from First 4 Figures. And there's a bunch of Super Mario Galaxy and Furuta Choco Egg figures. There's the Super Mario 3D World set. Mega Man from First 4 Figures from Mega Man 11. Kirby on his Warp Star. Kirby on a skateboard. And the Precursor Egg from Jak and Daxter. Had a lot of people go, wow, over that one. There's Conker on his throne. First 4 Figures. It's a massive throne. The gold Twilight Princess statue is getting a little toasty by Bowser. And then there's a tea set. And interspersed in here are a bunch of the Check Lane figures from Jakks Pacific. There's Ganondorf from Wind Waker and the King of Red Lions. There's Trico. Get a good look at him in a second. And then we have to go around to the other side. So on this side we have Darunia, who isn't too thrilled about being right next to Bowser. But it can't hurt him any. We got some Lego stuff that I managed to just pack in here. A rare Super Nintendo mini collection, history collection. A bunch of Keshi from Super Mario Brothers, the Majora's Mask. Here's another shot of Trico from the front, since we only got him from the back. I love this plush. There's actual feathers on it. And a long tail. And there's G-Dorf. Alright, so capturing the Mega Man shelf, we'll have to be at an angle. Here's the plush shelves, and there's some giant figures back there of Mega Man. And more plushes. And then we got kind of a random shelf here of anniversary items and Mega Man X, Mega Man Legends, kind of all there's a bunch of Keshi on there from various games. And then there's more anniversary stuff on this one, along with kind of an assortment. There's Rockman Battle and Chase figures, there's helmets, 25th anniversary stuff, all kinds of stuff up there. Nendoroid. And then we have the Mega Man X shelf, and the Mega Man Classic shelf. Then we have up top where there's a bunch of items. So let's get a closer look at that. So here's the Mega Man X shelf. It's just packed full of Mega Man X finger puppets, figures, model kits, all kinds of things, really rare things. And then the Classic series, which I tend to like more, also is chock full of items from all kinds of stuff. Model kits, there's some Keshi, there's some board game figures from the Kickstarted board game, which is awesome. I wish they'd do a Mega Man 2 so we could get all the Mega Man 2 and the Mega Man 3. There aren't enough Robot Master figures. Then we got up top here a bunch of bobbleheads and some statues and stuff. And then coming along here, we have a bunch of boxed items. So a lot of the really rare True Force figures and more Japanese Mega Man figures and all the D-Arts figures. Whoops. And these keychains are really hard to collect. I think I have the whole set now. More D-Arts. There's Vile on his mech. And we've got some pops, which I don't have a lot of pops. And more rubber keychains and things along here. And then we kind of dip into the Kirby stuff over here. So let's go ahead and talk about Kirby. We got the plushes down here. There's a plush avalanche kind of coming off. Then right here we have, let me turn the light on. We've got kind of a random shelf. These are all the Sofubi figures that are just great coming out. And kind of another random shelf. We've got some board games, some completed sets, kind of a stage here that you can play, and a lot of little minifigures. Then we have the big shelf here. This is all the super rare stuff from Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, model kits, a lot of anniversary stuff. This pin collection is really hard to get, 20th anniversary, and then a bunch of the terrarium figures. And then we've got this shelf, which is also full of very rare items. Kirby's Adventure plushes, Kirby's Dream Land 2 plushes. And we've got some more Nendoroid stuff and some plushes and keychains and mechs and terrariums up here. And then down along here, we've got some Kirby stuff stacked up. That's a Kirby fondue maker. Wispy Woods clock. There's a planetarium here. I mean, Kirby's had some crazy stuff. There's a big fan. So there's some Kirby stuff for you. Wanted to catch this little area here. It goes along here, and there's a bunch of plush dice and Jack specific stuff, and then there's these keychains here. And then on this side, you can kind of see more of the tabletop stuff that I was talking about. Some Mario sports items down there. Now we are on the other side of the statue island with some boxed items here. Bunch of figures that are boxed, and lamps and lights and RC cars, games, rare sets. Here's this stack of things. There's the couple of coin banks, some more Kirby stuff, Mario 3D Land collectible figures, some loot boxes, the Santa Mario, Color Me plushes, the original set of Nintendo character figure collections, some Jack specific large things, more loot boxes, gift sets, and there's the Dr. Mario plushes up there with the Action Kirby plush and Magalor up top. Here's another stack off the Mario Kart section. So the 4-foot Mario has a bunch of Tanuki costume bits. There's some t-shirts and boxes. There's the Max figures, Super Mario 64 Adventure Land. We got a bunch of Mario Kart stuff here. Some marble mazes. That Big Head Mario game, Bowser. There's a Goomba speaker up there and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to have to get a different angle on that one. There's so much stuff. Right off of that, let's take a look at the Mario Kart collection. Sorry for the adjustment there. So here's the Mario Kart stuff. Getting pretty packed in. They've come out with a lot of Mario Kart stuff recently. So they've got, let's see, we have the Mario Kart 7 and 8 shelf right here. Right there. And down here there's going to be just some random items, old and new and all kinds of stuff. And then we have Mario Kart DS shelf with most of the Mario Kart DS stuff. And there's some Wii stuff there, Mario Kart Wii as well. And then we have the Mario Kart 64 shelf, which all that is Mario Kart 64. And there's some other stuff in there too, because it's hard to fit all the things on one shelf. And then we have the Classic series, which I'll have to get closer to. And then let's just go ahead and do that. So up top, we have some of the rarest stuff. Like the on-card Super Mario Kart stuff. And that driving thing. And the Lakitu, and there's this clock. Then we have all the Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart figures, which are probably my favorite, because Super Mario Kart is where I started. Hours and hours and hours and hours put in that game. And here's Mario Kart 64 stuff. The painted set is the hardest one to find, but then this set back here is extremely difficult too, so. All really rare. Then we have all the DS ones. We've looked at a lot of these. And then there's the last shelf of little stuff from Mario Kart 7 and 8. Alrighty, moving on. Shooting from the top this time. You can see more coin banks and cookie jars up there. This is the trio of shelves that make up a bunch of stuff. So there's large Mario figures up there. And this is just all Mario that doesn't really have a set, because I tried to keep all the sets together this time. And then up here is kind of like the ugly Mario shelf. Then we have Yoshi stuff and Yoshi shelf here. And then the Luigi shelf. So here we go. Keep going down. So we have the Luigi shelf, and then this entire shelf here is all the Choco Mario figures, and then below that is a lot of the Applause figures and stuff. And this is kind of a random shelf, and this is Super Mario World rare items, and this is over here, that's random stuff. So let's keep looking down. A lot of rare figures here. Here's all the Connect stuff here, along with a few other rare figures. And there's some, we're getting into the plushes on the left sides. Taffeta plushes and Avanti stuff. And on this shelf, there's a bunch of lamps and things. And light up figures and coin blocks. Mystery blocks, stuff like that. And then here's all the plushes that sit on the bottom. Right across from that, here is the plush sort of avalanche deal going on. It sits on top of the Mario Kart. Excuse me. See, these are all the Sony plushes and Mochi Mochi plushes and stuff like that. And then we're getting into the rarer Banpresto plushes, and then some Jack specific stuff on the right side. And this is all, like all of these here, all the figures behind them. So like one peg is a series or a wave that released. But it's starting to get kind of tough because like down here, there's so many repeats now that some of the pegs aren't series or waves anymore. But here's the Toy Ride figures. And then on the left side, we have a lot of other figures and things. some more Jack specific and some Hot Wheels and Earthworm Jim and stuff like that. And then the rare stuff up top, Mario RPG. And you've got Christmas plushes and Mario and Wario plushes, and then we got the Yoshi Safari plushes and Star Fox plushes back there. And way back there we got some Ratchet and Clank figures. And since I've got it set up pretty good, up here there's the two Kirby and Meta Knight statues with the stationary robot we've already talked about. And then we've got a Game & Watch shelf with the Game & Watch dioramas. And we have a bunch of rare Nintendo merchandise and foam consoles and things like that. And we have more of that, some Smash Brothers stuff. I have to angle it a little bit. Then we've got F-Zero and Star Fox stuff. I have to angle it a little bit. And then the Earthbound shelves. Up there's more statues. Some Mega Man X, Proto Man, Samus, Zelda. There's an R-Wing back there and an inflatable. That clock was a launch clock for the Wii that has since died. Boo. There's the Pikmin plush, or Pikmin shelf, and the first Donkey Kong shelf with the amiibo stand that replicates the original Donkey Kong. And that wild toothbrush holder holds a big banana. Then that great Donkey Kong figure plush kind of deal. Probably the best representation of DK. And another shelf full of rare stuff. We got rare plushes in there and figures and keychains and stuff like that. And then down below are all these Donkey Kong plushes and stuff. We've kind of arrived at the last of it here. This is the World of Nintendo shelf, the cabinet. So there's a bunch of rare stuff up top. Obviously there's a lot of statues and a lot of signage and displays and things. And then moving down, you can just get a good idea of all kinds of stuff going on in there. You guys have probably spotted a bunch of stuff over the years through, because I kind of have the chair I sit in set up right here in front of it, so you kind of always have a good look at the World of Nintendo cabinet. But we'll just do a slow pan here. Rare stuff in there. Alright, so what did you think? Is there anything you want to see more of? Is there anything you spotted in here that's like, oh my gosh, do a video on that? Let me know, because there's a lot in here. Probably stuff that you haven't seen. Just take a really dizzying spin here. There's also a bunch of stuff up top. It's kind of hard to display. All along here are the Jack Specific 2.5 inch. And there's so many of those that I just had to find a place for them, right? There's the airship. So yeah, guys, let me know if you see anything in here that you'd like to know more about. More videos coming!